Hi guys, it's Lauri. Welcome back to my channel. Luke and I just arrived in Savannah. And baby, this place feels like something sacred. You could smell the jasmine and the history at the same time. And I just want to say this before we go any further. There is no lack in you. There is no lack in this land. And there is no lack in this moment. See, Savannah was built on prayer and pain, beauty and brutality. You can't walk these streets without knowing that somebody survived. Somebody survived something for you to stand where you're standing. Somebody prayed for freedom. Somebody hid in the darkness. Somebody prepared a dream that didn't come true in their lifetime, but it's living through you. One of my favorite scriptures is Isaiah 61:3. To give them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaven. And honey, if there is any city that wears that scripture like a crown, it's Savannah. This city survived yellow fever, flies, slavery, war, but look around. She's still glowing, still covered in lace and draped in gold, still inviting you to walk with her like a woman who knows who she is. See, Emmet Fox said it like this: your supply is infinite because your source is God. Not your paycheck, not your past, not your ex, not your degree, not your Instagram followers, not even your current emotional state. Your source is God. And right here in Savannah, where the Underground Railroad once ran beneath the streets, where women worked in secret to help others escape, where wisdom lived in the kitchens and the healing was passed through roots and hands. You better believe that supply came from God, not from man. There is no lack in a woman who knows where her supply comes from. Florence Scovel Shinn said, faith is expectancy. You must act as if you already have it. And that is what Savannah teaches us. The whole city was designed with sacred geometry, the squares, the gardens, the symmetry. It's a city of pauses, of grace, of intentional abundance. You don't design a whole city like that unless you expect people to rest, to reflect, to heal, and to enjoy it. You don't plant that many trees unless you expect them to bloom. You don't risk your life helping someone escape bondage unless you expect that freedom is real. There is no lack in the woman who walks in expectancy. See, here we go. Neville Goddard said, dare to believe the reality of your assumption and watch the world play its part relative to its fulfillment. So what if, as you walk through Savannah tonight, you assume you are abundant? You assume that your prayers are already answered. You assume that your body is healing, that your love life is blessed, that your work is meaningful. Savannah teaches us, assume you're free, assume you're held, assume you're chosen, because you are. There is no lack in the woman who walks like her prayers already happened. You know, what you don't need to get ready for is your blessings. You just need to show up in it. Every time I step into a new city on this journey, when I left Charleston or here in Savannah, I don't bring lack with me. I bring love, I bring light, I bring awareness that God is already here, and everything I need is provided, it's done. Deuteronomy 8:18 says, but thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for he is that giveth thee power to get wealth. That means abundance is your inheritance, not just money. Peace, beauty, ideas, healing, relationships, all of it. So when I walk these squares in Savannah, I'm not looking for proof that I belong. I am the proof. My joy is proof. My voice is proof. My survival is proof. My freedom is proof. And let me say this to every woman listening. If your life feels haunted by your past, like the way they say Savannah is the most haunted city in America, don't run from that horror. Let those ghosts remind you you survived, you escaped, you broke the cycle. You are the answered prayer. There is no lack in you. There never was. God, there's bugs. So you were never empty. You were just waiting to be aware of what was already yours. Everywhere Luke and I go, we're spreading this message. You're not broken, you're not behind, and you're not lacking. This ministry is proof that God works through you, not because you're perfect, but because you're willing. And if you've been blessed by this message, I invite you to support our work at Love and Light Ministries. Oh my gosh, I gave it to that other little girl. Here I go again. You know the Armor of God bracelets, and you know what they stand for and what they do to support these safe houses across our beautiful country. Thanks, and I love you.